the duchy nice and happy. Yes. Welcome, welcome.
I just realized, John, there's like a phenomena where whenever you miss a session for one reason or another, somehow we all get ill or something comes up, and we just can't play that session.
It's probably for the best. I was so unreasonably grumpy that day.
Oh God. Yeah. It's because I put things in the water supply. I'm the Benny Gesserit. We don't hope, we plan.
I have to run that game. I have to run that game.
Is it on Tabletop Simulator?
Oh yeah. I've played it on Tabletop Simulator before. It's even got some automation to help you out because setting that game up is a pain. So it just does it all for you. Very good game.
Which game?
The Dune board game.
Oh, I've never seen anything about Dune. I need to do that. I keep meaning to.
Very good. At least the beginning is, and then it gets really weird.
It's now 3 books back in my book queue. It's been on my bedside table for like Messiah has been on my bedside table for like a year and a half.
I really can only suggest you read the first 3. Is what it comes down to if you're gonna read more than one. The first one's the best. The next 2 follow the same ideas. And then we get into the Worm God and everything gets weird.
See, I kind of think I would like the Worm God, but the act of getting there is... Right now I'm actually reading a book. Oh, sorry. Did I cut you off? I'm sorry. I'm reading a book right now that was literally labeled as Underwater Dune. And I'm reading that, and it's about octopi. And I really like it. And it's not nearly as futuristic. It's like short distance futuristic versus this is just fantasy.
Unknowable future.
Electricity.
Yeah.
Sci-fi is fantasy, but you know what I mean.
I love that. No, I'm so bad with books. I remember I used to read all the time as a kid because my parents wanted me to read good, so they would give me $1 every time I finished a book. But I just hated it so much that I read Aragon to the last 12 pages and then stopped and did not finish it.
Oh, that book series. It picked every time I'm in a lull of reading. That's the one I go to. I just need like 100 pages of it, and I'm like, there we go. Okay, it's like riding a bike.
Yeah, I've been meaning to read again. Because it's fun. I just can't get into it.
Me like
Part of my
reading.
New Year's resolution to not look at my phone before bed, but to instead read.
It's a good change.
Dimitri will just be a little bit late. They will be.
I thought they'd be Dimitri.
I just looked into my camera there. Anyways, would anyone like to give a little recap of what happened last time? It was a pretty
RP heavy one, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah,
all one thing at the end of the day.
Was the last session divorce court?
It was divorce court, it was divorce court.
Oh
Just
my
feels
god,
like
that
it's
feels like
been
a
a
month
lifetime.
ago.
That was
divorce
right
court.
before the holidays. And now we are after the holidays.
Oh my god, you're right.
It was divorce court, yeah.
That's why I felt so weird about this session. That makes so much more sense. I give the recap.
Certainly.
Well, we follow Darius into his into his wife's estate, And there were a bunch of spawn there. She was there. We basically got into an incredibly heated argument, which was mostly just Darius fighting his ex-wife? Wife? I don't know. That basically culminated in Darius getting lectured for being a shitty person, including from us. And somewhat growing as a person, and then we convinced his wife not to try and kill us and him, and instead we tried to help her. And over the course of a very hasty and very unlucky resurrection, we gave up a lot of things for it, but we were able to get rid of her. I don't know if it was her vampirism necessarily. Was it her vampirism altogether?
So you removed her vampirism. You cut the curse.
I see.
And then you all resurrected her because she died. Because she was dead.
Yes. Exactly. Darius gave up his spell book. I gave up a lot of spell slots. I can't remember what everybody else gave up, but we all gave up a lot.
I think Oaken will just start pouring his blood magic into that shit.
Yeah. I think Boone now has negative concordance.
Indeed.
But we were able to bring her up, lose a few things, and get everything squared away. We spent the last bits of the session gathering some of her things and getting ready to head out to the monastery.
Indeed. You all have kind of packed your things up, and you've started heading out by foot, because the skeletal horses are now piles of bones.
Oh shit, yeah, that would make sense.
Take an inspiration, of course. And just before I hop you all directly in, Isandra will return with Cecilia, and you all start heading out along the road. We will take a moment for a sort of cinematic shot of something happening elsewhere in the duchy. Because your actions have had wide ramifications.
I like that.
There's a castle overlooking a large town with walls and figures shambling in numerous different sizes through the streets. Smoke rising from all these buildings, you pierce through it towards a tall window, draped at each side, a small table behind it lit by candlelight with a goblet, an open book, a metal locked box, and a shadowed figure, heavier set, lounging, flipping pages of the book, slowly, idly. He speaks. It seems Marceau has not outlived his usefulness yet. My daughter has been killed. A shriller voice, further in the room, kind of eggs him on for more info. Loretta, mio signore. How do you know? And the figure turns to the window, staring out at... I cannot feel her presence any longer. Denard, where is Marceau? He has said it will be 3 days' time for his arrival. That is too long. Bring me the experiment of his, the antediluvian's blood. Are you certain, sir? Whoever is causing terror in my realm must be stopped, as this is no bay runner. Make it clear, Denard, to our guests as they arrive, that I expect them to stay within the castle for the duration of our gathering. There is a pause where he looks back out away from the window. Tell no one of this, Denard. I want no loss of trust from the court. And then we pan back to you all.
O'Connell carrying half the bags because I have a thing for that.
Certainly.
O'Connell can carry one above his size weight, so I can carry for a large creature. O'Connell is a pack mule.
Well,
That was very cool, by the way, Zach, I will say.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. You don't do them very often. But sometimes it's nice for you as the players to know something is happening, even if your characters do not.
Yeah. So that's good that the Duke isn't going to know anything, right? That's going to be really good. Like, we're pretty stealthy, right?
We did go about that. Yeah, you're right. We did go about that.
We did become pretty stealthy.
Yeah.
They could think
we're in the clear.
They could think Loretta's just like, gone for an adventure or something.
Was it said that Feruntra saw the connection from Loretta to the the two?
He severed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy with how this is going.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I mean, he knows. Like,
what do you mean?
Sure.
What? How? How does that work?
This kind of magic work. Imagine for a moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Darius can help me explain this a little bit better. Imagine really hard because you've never done this. You're a necromancer. A skeleton to life.
Okay, close his eyes. Wait.
You can feel that skeleton's presence. You know it's there, even if you can't see it. And then they kill the skeleton. You can't feel it anymore.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Darius is off on one side of the group. Everyone else is kind of traveling together. Darius has separated himself slightly, just to the back end of the pack. He'll say, yes, they're, not precisely so, but you'll know when you offer a command towards it and there is no action, or indeed when you attempt to pull on that magic and there is nothing there.
Or if the whole string snapped.
I'm not familiar with this. I think that's more Ferondra's field.
Oh, gotcha.
Perhaps.
I trust you. We trust you, Ferandra. Basically, let's get moving.
Yeah, long and short of it.
Cecilia and Isandra return from scouting the nearby area. You see the group ready to travel outwards. They have one new person.
Oh
yeah.
Which is a woman in quite a fancy dress, with her hair done up. She looks rather sharp. And she stumbles a little bit as she walks, and people help her here and there.
Am I confused?
No,
it's
Loretta.
This is Loretta.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like, what?
If you want.
Okay, let's get moving.
Roleplay a bit. You can. I am.
Are you sure we can't find a donkey somewhere?
I'll be surprised. Isandra, you doing all right? Would the Cecilia scouting go good? Find anything interesting? We found Loretta.
Yep. And like, totally not a vampire anymore. Boom.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah.
I think Boone called it divorce court.
Cecilia hides a chuckle and says, "We didn't find too much out in the outlying area. We should be safe for the moment in our travel."
Nice.
So we killed a vampire? And then unkilled a vampire.
Okay.
Whom was no longer a vampire.
Good, okay. So, could I ask why we killed the vampire in the first place?
Bold acts of kindness and generosity with consequences unbound.
Ferandra did his thing with scissors.
Was it intended to kill the vampire?
No,
not at all.
We shot
explains
We shut
my
ourselves.
next question was going to be, which was, you killed them, why did you bring them back? But I suppose...
Because we killed them.
Because you
Yeah.
actually didn't mean to, okay.
Yeah.
The murder.
Vampirism was the thing keeping her alive. We got rid of that. She became human and dead. And then we fixed that.
Then she became human and alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
With absolutely no cost whatsoever, definitely, completely.
Oh, great cost. Great cost and risk.
You're all very exhausted looking after it, actually.
No.
She says.
No, I feel great.
I'm
Tired.
to repay you.
These bags are really heavy.
What you've done for me.
I'm pretty sure we used up all your jewelry in the process, so I think you're kind of good.
That is true.
I'll help you in a more tangible way. When we get to camp, I'll discuss my uncle and various things that might be useful to you.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that sounds good.
That'll do.
Maybe a little bit less trial and error on our part.
She nods.
Isn't that how we work, though?
I think we're past that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Sounds like one of our first issues. I thought we would have gotten past that. We just haven't. We
No, every plan reverts back to, we'll just try.
That is the baseline of what we can do is try.
I will point out that it's worked so far. Only technically one of us has died, so.
No, 2 of us have died. I look
Yeah.
at this.
I did die.
Yeah, but Jax did that willingly, and has the whole curse thingy. I don't count that one as much,
It still hurt like hell.
Yeah,
I actually. Oh, please.
You chose to pin the werewolf down when we knew the explosion was.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't think Ferandra chose to die to the Emperor. I hope not.
We did choose to fight him.
True.
With that in mind, we really need to make sure Jax doesn't die. Because Jax wakes up
so fucking far away. Yeah, so fucking far. Yeah.
Just as of right now, the farthest that it can possibly be from us.
I don't think I can get our guardian friend to pick them up this time. I don't think I can do that. Or take us there. I can't.
I miss old Kingstinger.
Okay. I understand that we have a bit to get through. However, I would like to know what our next move is here.
Oh, we fucking run because apparently the Duke apparently knows that we did the whole non-vampire stuff.
Yeah, we need to, like Boom said, settle down for camp and get to the monastery.
Can we travel for a bit first?
Celia will speak and say, based on what you all last said, we're going to the temple next.
Yes.
Correct.
And before you have an aneurysm, Miss Sandra, you'll know that something has happened, not that we have done it.
I appreciate that. Let's get going.
Walking and talking.
Oakenhill goes to Ferandra and goes, "What's an aneurysm?"
This whole time.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, gotcha.
As you're traveling, Karuna will... Apologies, don't let me talk over you, actually.
No, you're all good. Making little jokes.
Karuna will sidle up to you, Ferandra, and just be like, so now I need to hear about everything that's happened, because clearly there's more to it than what you've just said. And they'll just sidle along with you to hear about what's been going on.
Yeah, I found out that spell I made that helped cure your curse and all that. It can do more under the right circumstances. We just cured a vampire with, to quote my dear friend Boone, consequences abound.
That's a really good spell name.
Still,
It is good.
that sounds like something we're gonna keep in mind. What's up with him?
Oh yeah.
Just a motion back to Darius.
Oh, he gave up his ability to cast spells and was going to give up his life.
I'll let him sulk. I'll keep traveling with you. Can everyone roll me a d12? Then you can keep.
We'll go into the.
Of course.
We'll go into the ruined Tanignus Monastery, not the Temple of the Dead Moon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. What were we rolling?
d12.
D12. That's right. We need a 2. Oh.
All right.
It's almost in perfect descending order.
Yeah.
Almost.
The remainder of the day traveling, you will make it a fair distance further and encounter no dangers today. I have a camp map for you, which you can set up just south of the road. There's a hill between you and it.
Mm-hmm.
Folks gather around and sort of set up to cook food and eat it, and different tents are set up around the area.
Is there a tree nearby?
Yes.
Yes. O'Neill's happy.
There's one right there if you want. Let me unlock you. Apologies. There you go.
Oh, I didn't even realize the map. We love it. Campsite map. Oh, yeah.
As you hunker down for camp, I'm just going to start with Loretta, quite ironically to her name that starts with lore, dumping information on you all. She says,
I love your mini army. I love it.
So many people. You are going to kill my uncle. So I'm going to tell you what I know about him. Because he is different from us. All of us, we end up dulled in some way. He is sharper, though. He understands us more. He is always watching. If he bites you, he will know you. He can sense things around him. Truthful or not, illusions, magics, he just knows. So do not try to fool him with that kind of magic or with an enchantment. It will not work. He will be calm if he can spare it in front of you like a still lake. But he has anger within him, an abundance of it. If you draw it out, he will be more vicious, but he may make a mistake. If you have any other questions, I might be able to answer.
What's with his box?
The box, right? Yes. He always keeps it on him. We don't know what's in it. He doesn't tell anyone. He doesn't talk about it. But it must be important. He always keeps it with him.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Getting it from him will not be easy. He is stronger and faster than any of us. Oh, that reminds me. She pulls out a pouch and kind of places it on the ground in front of her. It clinks a little bit. Pins, if you need them, might help with cover, briefly. I also have an invitation to the palace. You might be able to get into the castle.
How much of a wrench do you suppose that this, and Sandra will gesticulate wildly and then pointing directly at Loretta. What just happened with you? How much of a wrench do you think that is going to throw in having him go up quietly?
That depends. Earlier it was said that he did not know it was you. He is not aware of you. There will be... I know no matter what he knows, there will be a simple response. He will keep things quiet. He will make up some story of what happened to me. And he will send someone to solve the problem.
So, we want to start hiding our tracks. Good to know. It sounds like he cares a lot about his public image.
He does.
I mean, he is a leader of the duchy. It makes sense that he cares about his public image because that's what keeps him, aside from the curse, in power. How people perceive him and how people perceive his rule. Things of that nature, it makes sense. I'm just...
He can see through illusions, right? But what Ferandra does is an illusion.
Kruna nods. When we shift, it's not an illusion. We could slip past that kind of detection.
I'm not going to pass off the work to other people. Sorry.
Yeah. No, my thought is we can't hide, me, you, Boone, Jax, right? We make some sort of public embarrassment to get him angry and messing up. And Ferandra Karuna try and get the box off him whilst he's angry and more sloppy. That box is most likely what we're after, right?
And then what?
Break the box.
And then what?
Hopefully he's no
If
longer a vampire.
Okay.
Erwin shakes his head. All these immortal types have a goal. If we knew what it was, we could help us approach him, but we probably don't have time for that, nor to learn what the box is.
Yeah.
All we know is what we know from the mausoleum, right? It's definitely something.
Don't think that the box is what is keeping him alive. I think the fact that he has a curse is what's keeping him alive. I don't know how tied to his curse the box is, so I think we need to not work on hypotheticals, and I think we need to make our plans perhaps a bit more actionable and effective. I want to kill him.
Then we pick a clear path, says Cecilia. When I faced Clavican the Vile, he was so confident he invited us to see him. All these creatures, they have this kind of confidence about them. So we just need to decide a path to get to them while they're alone. Whether that's the party, or the secret passageways that we were shown. Or if you have another idea.
What secret passageways again?
We were given maps of the castle by Darius.
Oh, gotcha.
And they include secret passageways in from the north and east ends of the castle.
Darius, how useful information do you think we'll find at the temple and stuff like that? Is there anything you think we'll find that's actually useful towards the Duke?
I think we need to search the laboratory, but if your plan is successful and we kill La Duca, then we will have all the time in the world to search the castle. So perhaps we create a contingency, send 1 or 2 people to go and find it. Just in case.
It's an option. It's an option. I worry about taking La Duca head on. Yeah.
That is why we need to kill him when he's resting, I think.
Agree.
Would that be the middle of the day?
Yeah.
He rests during the middle of the day. Oh, that's the wrong voice. There we go. He rests during the middle of the day.
That's
But I'm
really
assuming
opportune for someone like me.
It is.
But I'm also
actually
assuming
sneakier. Everyone can see me.
I'm also assuming though that during the time he's guarded by so many guards, it's unbelievable, right?
Sunbeam.
La Duca does not require guards, though there will be peaceful people in the castle.
He's cocky. I forget about his cockiness, yeah.
I
Can
be careful.
other vampires see through illusions?
They can if you're near them, says Cecilia.
Shit.
Very close, though. Perhaps she's gonna step out here. Perhaps about this far, maybe a little bit less.
It's too in a building that's gonna happen too easily. And go on.
We are thinking about the whole party mobility. I can also scale walls with relative ease. Actually, with, no restrictions, basically. It's as easy as walking on the ground. Not so
But do you want to risk one person attacking La Duca? Sounds too risky to me.
No, but we could maneuver the rest of the people through in smaller groups and arrive as one force at the same time if we time things right.
Yeah.
Cool. If I go hunting for a while, I can teleport around a bit, but that's about it.
I am not very mobile, but I am very sturdy.
You are.
I have the little bit of mobility from the ring that I got.
We also have 24 long strata potions or whatever that was. If we're worried about getting somewhere quick.
That's true.
I forgot about our supply of long strider potions. I forgot about that.
We could drink 4 of them each and just see what happens.
No, that's not work. No matter, you have presented a reality that I wish was true.
I think it would work. I think
I like it, to be honest with you. I like it.
Loretta will say, then how about this? I take those of you who are too loud to sneak in, and we go through the front door with an invitation. It'll put us on a timer, but with some social deflection, we can disappear into the bowels of the castle. Then those who are better at sneaking around can make our entourage not quite so large by sneaking in, perhaps through the top of one of the towers.
I like it.
Yeah. Where is La Duca's black room?
I think it was marked on Darius's map, if I'm not mistaken.
Darius will say, he quickly moved it. He rests on the first level downwards, the basement.
Okay. A bit harder to get into, but I'm sure that with the right maneuvering that we could.
Yeah.
If you're going to take this path, I can't suggest taking the secret passageways. They'll have deadly traps, undead guardians. You'd want to be all together.
Do we also have some of those what was it that Liz had given us?
Oh, the wake up stuff.
I've seen it once at the, bar in Dosia, but
What was it called?
Motherfucker.
I have a barrel of black powder.
Oh, you still have that?
Of course you do.
I suppose in a moment of danger, we could use that as a surefire distraction.
I
Or
also have a noon.
You also have Sunbeam.
Or, says Cecilia, looking towards Jax.
I mean, last time we blew something up before it woke up, it turned out decent.
Yeah, I think that's not trial and error. That's following successes. That is a step forward.
but we need to make sure that we kill him.
Yeah. It's so far with vampires, the thing we've seen that's most useful is that stake in the back.
I think also Sunbeam as well.
Karuna will say, so then our goal is to get to his bedchambers. Wherever
I would
he
say
rests.
so. Seems like it.
And this is one of those situations that if we engage in this fight with La Duca, we have to kill him. Otherwise, it's going to spell out the end for everyone here who's involving himself in this plot.
We've had war shots before.
Speaking of which, Benicio pipes up.
Huh.
I shouldn't be there. He can just order me to attack you. I can't be there.
That's a good point.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
But I could be on the team to go and find the information in the laboratory.
That's good. I guess that'd be close enough that we can save you once everything happens.
Just ask that maybe you send one other person with me.
I'll go with you.
We need your Sunbeam, bud.
We need you.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, can't.
I would have really liked the
Unnecessary.
Sunbeam. But yeah.
Oh, he said he'd really like the Sunbeam, everyone.
But we would also really like the Sunbeam. I hate to say it.
Cecilia
that's
just shakes
important.
her head. No, we need you in the fight, Boone.
Maybe Karuna?
Looks over to Karuna. An able fighter, but she'd be able to slip past the guards.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good for looking for a secret laboratory.
Alright.
So I really want to see the coachman fight, so...
So, Bailiff gave me this. Celia pulls out a scroll. He said, "Don't call me again."
Is that teleportation?
I think so. Could you look at it?
I mean, I can check.
Yeah, you can check over it if you'd like, Ferandra, and you can tell pretty quickly that it is a scroll of teleportation circle, which means it takes time to cast.
Oh, okay.
But it can
That
work
makes
for
sense.
any number of people.
That makes sense.
An escape room.
Yeah.
And it looks to be set to an unknown location.
Oh, great,
I
great.
hate that. It's probably Baldy's room. That would make the most sense.
I miss Bodhi. I don't miss Bodhi, but I'm going to pretend that I miss Bodhi.
Oh, don't even a little bit.
Still
Yeah.
think you should have had the God spirits in, but...
That's the beginnings of a plan.
I'm gonna ask us like a stupid question. Is there any point us going to the temple?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because I promised the beings that power me that we would.
Great.
And
Let's see if
do
we
that?
can get a divine boon out of them.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's enough convincing. Done.
On top
We've
of
already
that,
wait, whoa, we've
Phoenix
already got a divine
Eternal.
boon.
Why not another?
Okay,
Why
gotcha.
not another?
Why
That's a good
not
point.
another?
Two
I also
boons
need to
will-
apologize. I was kind of rude to the Western Fire, and that's where we're going. So
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, was it the gray one?
it was a bit demanding.
Oh, and bringing back. Oh, gotcha.
He avoids Loretta entirely. Just looks like
She tilts her head a little bit.
Okay,
Sure, it
so
was
we
a
got it.
joke.
We got the starts of a plan. We sneak in during the middle of the day. Some of us sneaking. Some of us who are not so stealthy act like we're entourage, and we try and get through the basement. And yeah,
So
The
that there's
Phoenix
3 parties of people?
sounds like it.
The Phoenix Eternal might be at the temple. We could recruit her
yeah.
too.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, and that's gonna be real useful.
It's
I'm
just like
sure it.
Me and Boone could be pretty convincing bodyguards. Oh wait, you're a vampire.
Then, no matter what our start is, this is just a way of getting us into the castle in different groups so we don't draw as much attention. Vinicio, I assume you're known around there. He'll nod. Great, you can make the third group. And then our goal is, except for Vinicio and Karuna, to get to his room.
Before they're alerted and woken up. Are we gonna stake them in Sunbeam or just Sunbeam?
If you can stake him, it will end the fight.
Gotcha. I have 14 left, so.
Good.
Could I have a few? I think we should pass a couple of those out.
Yeah, I can offer them out. I can make some more whilst I'm moving as well.
Cecilia puts down a pouch. We had gilded gear make about 100 of them.
I forgot about that.
funny.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You can all take some.
Hell.
I'll go back to my 15. I'll take one. Let's get one back.
11.
Why 11?
Because I already have 9.
There you go.
Oh, nice round number.
Like 10.
Can I have everyone roll me a d8? Or no, it's a d10. Sorry, I skipped a number.
Oh shit.
Oh, can I keep my deep?
Oh, I got a 10.
Oh,
Oh, he's Sandra.
It's nice. Can't blame it on the person, that's for sure.
I can dream.
In the night, you all will hear something heavy, metal, kind of as your conversation's coming to the end of it here, crunching across the road to the north, moving with a steady rhythm.
O'Connell grabs South out and just starts to put out the fire.
Absolutely.
And Boone will drop his light and go blind.
O'Connell puts his goggles on. I imagine the snap from like swimming goggles.
it's weird.
Fire out. I'm going to say Boone's fires out as well.
Can you remove the 2? I have advantage on charismas and attack save of 1d4.
Yes.
Can I get given night vision?
Yes.
Dark vision, sorry.
See with mine, dark vision. Oh, there
there
it
we
is.
There it is.
And
Just in case, while you're getting resistance to necrotic damage.
Yes.
Divvying up.
The abilities.
Blind, but very sturdy.
I'm just blind.
Boone will hold on, like put a hand on Bonnie's, like the top of Bonnie's lid. Seeing eye dog.
O'Neil just grabs Frondra by the shoulder and starts moving.
Oh.
Wait a little bit to see.
Chronic. There we go. That's fixed up. As you're all kind of hushed, waiting, fire out. Vision.
What in the direction did you say the sound was from?
North.
And we've got like a hill between us and the north, right?
Indeed.
O'Neil probably like get to the hill so he can start looking over the hill slightly, but being trying to be stealthy about it. I'm so good at it.
Make me a stealth check. Anyone who wants to get closer and get a look can make me a stealth check.
Just because
I'll take into account where you are.
I'll be here, and I'm going to lean over.
Not
say,
for Oakenhill. Not bad.
I'm gonna give Oakenhill a bardic and say, I feel like the best thing to do. Okay, no, we're okay. Yeah, okay.
We got this.
What, D10?
Yeah, D10.
I'll take that. 23.
Quite good.
And
Oh. Oof. Jax has immediately become the bait.
You're all pretty good at this point. You've stealthed around quite a bit.
19, damn.
Jax, all this represents is you step on a dry twig and it snaps loudly. The heavy stomping stops. There's a flare, green fire somewhere on the other side.
Oakenhill's getting his axe ready, but not lighting it. And just waiting to see if anything approaches.
Alright. I gotta put it on the map.
It? I love that. I love that it's an it for some reason.
I don't love this. It.
I gotta give it some fire. Alright. So, the clunking begins to move in all of your direction.
Ooh.
Something steps up onto a hill. A body in heavy armor, a ghostly head atop it. Held, cradled in its arm is its head.
Can Oakenhill, like, out of sight towards the right, just throw his axe as far as he can to try and hit like something and make a noise?
Make me an athletics check.
Athletics. Oh no, not that one. And just he tries to launch as far as he can.
There's a noise. Right around here.
Okay.
Nothing turns. Begins to crunch this way. Steps down the hill.
Is Darius still there, or is Darius hiding?
Darius would have slithered around this. There we go.
Is the creature's attention looks like it's turned towards this area, right?
Yes. It is currently staring at Oakenhill's axe.
Okay. If it's when Isandra sees that his attention is turned towards it, he's going to load a bolt into his crossbow, and he's going to aim it over here, just slightly offset it. So there's like constant movement.
Absolutely.
We
Make
will Looney Tunes
me...
him.
Make me a deception check?
Not bad.
Okay.
Deception. Still.
17? Oh, you can't write. I shouldn't have asked. Okay.
Yeah, the only things I could feasibly fail at.
Kind of moves this way. Looks around. Actually, it's gonna pick up your axe, Okanil.
Okay, that's fine.
Start going
You
this
can
way.
recall it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Are they gonna... Anyone else want to give a try at forming a further distraction?
I've done all I can.
Nah.
Can I just lob an arrow as far as I
Into
can?
the distance somewhere? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Just make me an attack roll. Let's see how far it goes.
Oh my gosh.
Might
Still
be
pretty
better in
good.
this case.
Yeah.
Thunk. Rustling of brushes and the thing continues to move.
Do we like it moving? What do we do?
I mean, let's just leave him.
He has got my axe.
You gonna get it back? How are you gonna go
I'm
about that?
When we're far enough away, I'm just going to call it back and hopefully he returns. As long as it's an avenue, yeah. But if it's far enough away, like I'm talking, 1,000 feet or something like that, then,
The thing continues to move into the distance.
As long as there's an avenue for it to get back, I can get it back.
Then, if we're going to try and avoid it, let's rest for tonight, everyone.
Here?
She nods.
Hoagie?
Or we can move camp slightly.
I think we'll make more noise resetting than we will just sleeping.
Yeah, let's just go to bed.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, just go to bed. I also would really like to be filled in.
On? What? On divorce court?
Uh-huh. What exactly happened?
A lot.
Good night, everyone.
That is why I'm
Good
asking.
night. Good night.
Oh, I feel really tired.
Goddamn all of you. To summarize, Isandra. We went and found Loretta. We had a very heated discussion between Darius and Loretta, in which most of us actually got pretty mad at Darius. But it ended with Loretta threatening to kill us. We offered to help, and through my magic, Boone's divinity, all of our sacrifice, we were able to cure her vampirism, kill her in the process, and bring her back to life. And Darius no longer has his spellbook.
How did he lose that?
Aforementioned sacrifice. We needed to give up things to bring her back, and that was what he decided to choose in the moment.
Darius is he's shuffled around as people are going to bed around to his tent, and he's currently in front of it, considering going inside. If you want to grab him, else he's going to slither away.
Okay, I'm going to go speak to Darius. Going to go have a drink with him.
Yeah.
Sandra pats his coat. There's clinks of bottles.
I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm sure you are. Good night.
Good night.
And he's gonna walk over. And wordlessly, while he's waiting for Darius to greet him, Sandra's gonna produce a bottle, one of the 2 bottles of wine that he has on him, by the way. And he's going to stab his dagger into the cork of the bottle and pull it free. He'll feign taking a sip in front of Darius before he offers the bottle untouched to him.
You know, I think I would like that.
I'm sure you would. Come on. I'm not the most comforting person, but at the very least I am somebody that can try to understand.
Hey. Did a lot of the wrong thing, is all. That was the right thing to do.
I mean, even if it was the right thing to do, it can still hurt like a bitch.
I can't call on my magic. Like it runs away from me. All the knowledge is there, but I just can't. He raises a hand and points towards the fire, waves a hand. He mutters a word under his breath. And there's like this faint, light blue glow that crawls around his hand and then dissipates. Which means I'm no use anymore.
At least not in that regard, but I would prefer that you don't talk about yourself like that, Darius. Sure, you can't cast magic, but you also perhaps know the most out of everyone here.
He nods. No, stay and help. But, the others aren't very pleased with me. So I'll try and stay out of the way until well, I'm going to come in to the castle with you all just in case.
Is that what you want to do?
No. Yes, I don't. It's...
No.
I'm thinking too much. I want to help end what caused this. And I can't explain to people that this is what has caused this. Because they won't understand. I made bad choices. I made them because I had to. This is a bad choice. Going in there is a bad choice, Isandra. But if we do succeed, it will be worth it.
We need to succeed.
And he'll take a gulp from the bottle and then pass it along to you.
And Sandra will take a small sip from the bottle. You know, if we don't succeed, there's no way that I can guarantee that the rest of them live.
All right. Then you'd better sleep.
I probably should. This is true.
Thank you for kind words. I feel like every step I'm taking is a wrong step, whether I choose it or not.
Well, it's really hard to see what progress you are making when you're moving what you think is forwards. You don't get that kind of gratification until you're able to look back on it and see all that you have achieved. Everything seems bleak right now because the only thing before you is a problem unconquered.
He's gonna look to you, and then he's gonna look to Jax, who's sitting across the way here. Will we get to look back on it?
Will we? When we are successful, we will be.
What's the point of change if you can't look back at it?
All right. But I'm going to do something I've only done twice before. For both of you, who've been kinder to me than most. Promise me that you will get to look back on it. That we will get to look back on it.
At the end of the day, we can all do everything we can. And from the track record of this group, the record is great.
I'll put the bottle down. I'm going to rest. Good night.
Darius, I will do everything in my power. I'm not going into this because I want to die, and I want to make that very clear. Going to get through it. We are going to get through it. And I'm included in on that way.
That's what I wanted to hear. And he'll go into his tent. And leaves the two of you by the fire. Now, I do want to say something here, which is that this was a little gathering immediately after this, which means anyone who was listening probably heard all of that. You're in a little camp.
I would love to say that Oakneil wasn't snoring immediately, but I would be lying.
think Ferundra was fully laying awake, like tapping his foot against something anxiously, listening to that.
Isandra is going to pick up the bottle, pretty much immediately after he said that he was included in on that way. And I think he's going to probably, in a fell swoop, drink about a quarter of its contents.
Cool. It's good wine. He bought good wine.
You know. I just wanted to share a drink, and he's gonna go off to bed.
Jax, ever the eternal guard of the camp. With no need to sleep, you find a lot of time alone again. You can see the green light in the distance getting further and further away until you can't see it anymore.
When she can't see it anymore, I think she will at least retreat out of the center of the circle and try and find whatever she calls rest.
Certainly. So, because of the effects of the ritual, the sacrifice of the self, and of your magic, all you who participated will not benefit from the effects of a long rest, save for not gaining an exhaustion.
Okay. Can O'Neil first thing in the morning go to the top of the hill and try and call his axe back?
Certainly, and I want you to roll me a D100.
Oh shit, I knew it was risky.
It's quite likely that you will be able to. Okay, it returns.
Oh,
I was gonna say, if we have the luck of... I was about to continue that into if we have the same luck as last time, it won't be coming back, though.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but it was nasty. It was
the not 100s were disgusting.
So nasty.
Alright, with that...
Okay, I was relieved. Okay, we're good. Whew.
The sun peeks out. You can just pack up your camp together and continue on your journey, my friends.
Okay, let's get moving. I'll carry half the bags.
While we move from this campsite, I'm going to use a 3rd level to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Certainly, and it will erase the evidence of you having been here, as well as your footsteps for the next 10 minutes or so. Can you all roll me a d20?
Oh, a d20. Oh, right, because we failed. That's right.
How bad would that encounter have been, Zach? Curiosity.
I couldn't possibly comment.
Uh-huh.
The start to your journey is simple. Moving along the pathway off the main road onto more side roads, trees become less and less ever present. Up ahead, you will see a sight that worries you, perhaps. There is an old tree, old dead tree, with a number of figures that have been set around it. Blood, recent, pouring from them, drying now. And a few familiar figures sitting next to the road, looking somewhat shocked.
Oh.
Dragonborn. Now I have to get your entourage on, but I'll start with you guys.
The army marches forward.
Ever forwards.
Ever forwards.
Boom. Should give you guys the map.
Oh, what a lovely map name. That has no bad connotations in whatsoever. I mean, nice and lovely and flowers and roses.
I mean, so at least some of those probably are flowers, you know.
There are some flowers in there, sadly.
There are. Cecilia, Vinicio.
God, jeez.
Okay, there they are.
We have an army.
Darius is gonna stick on this side. But yeah.
Could we get Swift?
Is that?
Yes, I forgot. How did I miss Swift?
Is that who I fucking think it is? The fuck are they doing here?
It's these guys.
Yeah, it's the one who was chosen, but it was actually Jax. Jax is better.
We love Jax
We stand
much
Jax.
more. Yeah. I wouldn't burn a small village for this person.
Don't even burn a match.
I'll move the entourage
like-
here and there. Apologies.
It's like session 15. By the way, the chosen one discussion.
Mm-hmm.
That was just after I joined.
Yeah.
Been a while. Okinil follows Boone and ignores the Dragonborns and goes towards the tree.
I'm so sorry. The unit.
Well, Jax, it's your friend.
Want to go say hi?
Oh, friend. Hey,
They're all
what happened here?
And this one will get up slowly, kind of pushing up off this cart. You know who they are, they don't need to be unknown. Who both these people are. And they hesitate just long enough that the elder will push forwards and say, "Creature came. Along the path. We're here for pilgrimage. As we had told you of before. Just 10 of us came. This creature's head, which spoke despite being severed, was... It asked us questions about a woman. And showed us an axe. And we didn't have anything to tell it, and it killed one. Severed their head in one strike. And then it asked again. And it did it again until half of us were dead. Then it moved on.
Can Okinil just throw the axe away from this group?
Yeah.
Fucking launch it.
Yeah.
Just launches it.
They seem to notice.
Shit.
And Discarai will step up to you, Jax. Say. Actually, they don't say anything at first. They draw their weapons. But the way they're holding them, it's like they're pointing their fists at you rather than the weapons. They shake them. And then they drop their weapons. Why are you here, hero?
To save these people, like we have been trying to save everybody we can.
Will you teach me?
Teach you?
I have saved no one.
What does your heart say?
It says I need to kill that creature. But I am not enough on my own. You won't. I've succeeded time and again where I have failed.
It's because we have each other. No one person can be a hero.
She steps back a little bit. And may I join you all of you heroes?
Yes, we can find a way that you can help, definitely. We need all the help we can get at this point.
The elder from behind will say, as do we. As do we. Strange thing, all you heroes. I suppose it's right.
Do you have any way you'd like to bury them?
I'm going to pack them into the more empty of the carts and take them to the monastery.
Actually, fortunate that we found you guys then, because that's the direction that we're headed.
Mm-hmm.
What were their names?
I open up my notes. Because these guys have wild names. Because they're all based off Jacques Landry. Go and Synthrashi. Thixarine Weibor. Sorry in advance. Shildoriel Medal. Nemetith Kilgrax. Ulmunkandith Donar.
Okay.
Sounded like I chanted a spell there, but...
Yeah, that was... What arcane language was that?
Oh, my quoting.
Kind of awesome though, but yeah. And these well,
as they're
please.
As they're packing bodies, as they are moving bodies, Boone will cast Stone Shape onto this boulder and create an alcove with a jagged raised platform, a small bowl. Then we'll take the time and gesture to Jax if she would like to join to carve their names into the edge of the bowl with like the tip of a spear.
She will take one of her scythes and help carve the names. Or sickles, my bad.
Carving into it, you will each gain 2 concordance.
Working our way out of the negatives.
They will load the bodies in. You will notice determinately that they are all missing their heads. If you pay any attention, that is. And then they will begin to push forwards.
Right before they all leave, Boone will gather up like dry grass and maybe some twigs and breathe fire into the bowl.
Get another concordance, both of you. That is a symbol.
Officially above 0, guys.
Yeah.
You get a... The Elder gives you a nod of approval. And your now even larger entourage will march, because they are going to march with you now. Here we are. I'll talk a little bit about this after the stream, because there was something quite excellent there. A number of things.
Whilst they're packing the bodies up, Oaken will probably go to the back and try and call back the axe.
It'll recall to you again.
Yeah. And just keep on his back and try and probably cover the head with like some fabric or something.
Certainly.
Just to hide it a bit. It's kind of hard to hide a great axe, but he'll try his best.
Some serious discussion about the creature last night being probably this same creature.
Mm-hmm.
I think during your travel, one of the Dragonborn will pipe up to you, Okanil, and say, "You didn't use your axe.
Oh, really?
It had its own."
Okay. I'm still sorry.
We will find for them a place amidst the fire. They can burn, create warmth for the lot of us.
Hmm.
And we can take their stories back east.
Okay, just nods. Don't try to be disrespectful.
And with that, I will have one more roll from folks.
D12?
D12.
Learning the system.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
There it is. Oh. Yeah, we got
Chat.
1 and 2 threes. Well, at least we're going to meet him.
Right. Along your journey towards the temple. This is very soon after where you were, actually. You come to a familiar location. a set of crossroads.
Why, Looney Tunes the Giant?
Indeed. Shoot, where is this one? And there are people up ahead there, you notice. I'm going to have the entourage behind you all.
Oh, yeah, 'cause now we have we have 5 more to the entourage. Oh, fucking Jesus.
We could have had 10.
A block. Just a solid block of NPCs.
Okay, I was joking about the army stuff. It's kind of not becoming real now.
I gotta Google it. What's the correct size for our...
What, like 15 people?
For about 15 people.
A band?
A band, okay.
Where is... That is all of you. Where's Swift? I always... It's because Swift is down here. I always miss them. There we go.
Can't forget Swift.
I love Swift.
We are a patrol.
Crossroads. Oh, we're a patrol.
Roll. Oh no.
You guys are just off the map.
Like Kholseer Night Patrol. That sounds like a fucking shit 2000s band.
Hey, I know this map.
Up ahead, there is a number of guards swinging lanterns around. They look to be human.
What's these fuckers?
Can Boone try to... Oh, wait. You see. Okay, you can see.
Like
Boone try to perceive their eyes.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Is it light or dark, by the way?
That's a good point. It's going to be... At this point, it's during the day, so it's light.
Okay. Well, I have to flick on the swimming goggles.
Oh. Oh.
You're not sure. None of them are quite looking directly at you. They don't seem to have noticed you all quite yet, and they're currently chattering around the intersection.
They can't be bad, right? They look human enough. We act nice until they don't.
Yeah, at least they're not black cloaks.
Yeah.
Again, we've dealt with much worse. We just act nice, say we're passing through.
And then we kill them if they're assholes.
If they try to attack us, yeah. Okay, we'll just start walking forward. No weapon out.
Absolutely.
Whistling a little bit.
They'll start to turn. Out there, citizen.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, I need to be.
Boone mutters under his breath. More like a denizen.
There's a search ordered on these roads.
Oh, what you looking for?
We're looking for an individual.
Oh, who would that be?
A woman. About this tall, black hair.
You have a name?
Names help.
They kind of look to each other.
We're on a pilgrimage,
given a
so...
name, unfortunately. I don't see someone like that amongst you yet, though there's more behind.
Yeah, we're on a pilgrimage, you see. So.
Oh. Is she the Filed woman?
Which one?
The Filed one.
Maybe, I'm not sure. Sorry, sir. It's all orders. You know how it is.
I completely understand.
It's just to be taking these folks back to the castle, that's all.
Of course.
And to record any suspicious individuals.
Oh, can you whisper
again?
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right in front of him. Looks
as did that. As O'Connell does that, O'Connell whispers to Ferandra, "Fucking disguise, Loretto."
Wait. Yeah.
No, there was a Filed woman. About a few days back, she we approached her for help, and she said, "Get off my lawn." It was really an intense situation. We left.
Oh, with the manor.
That
with the
makes
manor.
sense.
The manor with no manners.
I never heard that from you. All
No
right. I am. That would make so much sense. All right. Well, I'm just gonna note down that you all came through here, and you can go on your way. Thanks for the help.
Yeah.
Of course.
So odd to see red cloaks out this far.
Oh, we borrowed equipment, so to speak. But I can assure you, we are local guards.
And I insight check that.
Where are you from? Where do you what part of the duchy are you from?
Oh, a 10.
Not sure, Mr. Bellbottom. Oh, all of us are from Larking.
Can hear
all
one
of you
now.
are from
Insight.
Larking.
Yeah.
Now inside
Yeah.
check.
I'm gonna lean over to Isandra and be like, "Are these guys Bay Runners?"
Yeah, there's some practiced lying going on here.
Yeah.
Sandra and Jax will both catch that.
Well, let's keep moving, eh?
Good day, all of you. The rest of the entourage will come up behind you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, which way do we go?
North.
Okay. Well, that's not. Okay, the most northern of the directions.
Yeah, that one.
Well, have a great day, everyone.
Oh yeah, I mean as good as it can be out here.
O'Kneil will wait for the rest of the group to come through before he goes.
Certainly.
Just to make sure that they don't react to a certain Loretta.
Boone stops to start he's pretending to put Latch's armor correctly.
Mm-hmm. They don't react to Loretta.
Huh.
One just does, and jots something down.
I'm just gonna stay behind until everyone else catches up. Obviously, I'm gonna put them on the map, but
yeah,
we'll say the group is passing
as
through.
As long as they don't get violent, we pass through.
Here. They don't.
So you're doing guard work and you're from Larking?
Oh yes. Are you from Larking?
No. Just from Larking. So are you at all connected to, the Lily?
Of course. And he'll reach into his, into the folds of his cloak and pull out an enamel pin. Looks a little old.
We could use that.
A little old. Does it look at all outdated, or is it still the same? Iconography?
It looks the same. It's just chipped and faded.
Interesting. And it's about Zia's house, and Sandra's gonna look out towards the crowd.
Asking a lot of questions over there.
I'm just interested. I grew up in the area.
But not the Larking area.
No. I grew up a bit east of that.
We're here on special orders. I don't think you want to be looking into it any further. You all look very well equipped. Something we'll report back in a few days' time.
Of course. Take care. Good luck with the work that you have to do.
And with that...
Oh, sorry.
Please, no? If you got more to say?
Never mind. I'll drop it.
Alright.
As we get out of earshot, I don't like us leaving them there. That doesn't feel good.
don't think that's much harm to us. I'd rather us not cause a stir, because if any of them get away or word gets back that people don't return, our names are suddenly on them.
But a group of armed individuals with the person they're looking for is going to get back to the Duke?
What if
There
they
are no
aren't
names.
looking for her specifically? I don't know. But it's
Yeah.
The timeline. If we kill them, we bring it up.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Western Duchy. You will rest another night.
Okay.
Did we get our stuff back this time?
You said another night, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
How long would that have made it that we've been in the duchy for?
Been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days.
Okay.
So the hunger
getting,
is creeping.
you sound you're getting hungry.
The rest of your journey is oddly peaceful. Moving through the hills, you can see the lake to the west and the castle looking out over it. Small in the distance. The mountains grow ever larger until they take up everything around you. And you can make out various figures on the path up the mountain. Shambling figures.
Shambling like the way the undead shamble?
Yes.
Boom puts a quicker step in his step.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Front will follow.
The sword is out. Hand is glowing.
Yeah.
Okay, pull out
He
attacks,
is
I
Aragon.
guess.
Did we do another long rest, you said?
You will not gain anything from it.
Oh,
We
okay.
have to make it to the temple.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, we'll get Zach's out as well.
Approaching the area. I'm going to put you all on a little map. On a bend.
Oh, there's always dead people at the temples.
The
There's
figure.
always dead people.
At this one in particular, perhaps. I think Cecilia will stop and say, there's a lot of people up on this side. Do you want us to follow directly or take some space behind so you have a chance at sneaking up, or maybe I can keep an eye on these folks? She motions to the Dragonborn.
Fire isn't silent when it burns.
Keep some space, let us work.
And yeah, fire is not silent when it burns, Moon, and I understand the points that you're trying to make with that, but I agree. We should get the hit in before we usher anyone else in. A measured one.
I'll let you all
PSA.
get set up, and I'll focus our people on keeping these ones safe. All the non-combatants.
Sounds good.
Are we able to pick out anything that seems like particularly more threatening than the others?
Oh, yes. In
Doesn't-
fact, you'll be a little bit further away, but I'm going to put you on a map. Because these things are not hiding. You may all join me on the mountain path.
Path on the mountain. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Oh.
He's
Hello.
a big one.
It's an undead monk. It is.
Robed figures, undead, shambling around, as well as the another zombie giant, which you are somewhat familiar with.
We're a bit further down the path, as you said.
Yes, I should unlock you. But yeah, you're just a little bit further out.
Is Swift here?
Yes.
I'll make sure.
I was about to say it.
Do it every time, I forget.
This is such an excellent use of that stamp, the dragon stamp.
Thank you.
So Sunder's gonna pivot and huddle up the rest of the party so that he doesn't have to speak quite loudly. So, you know, he just large fellow.
We could try to do the old one too. You see those rocks over there and over there, Isandra?
Uh-huh.
What if we literally just tie a rope around them and then let them trip and fall and then beat the shit out of them? It's worked once before.
That nearly
Oh.
killed you last time.
It's fine.
Or what we could do is we could set somebody up to give a signal and have everyone aim firepower at that thing. And then when that signal goes up, everyone strikes.
That's also pretty good.
And we
I don't
surprise
know
the
that.
shit out of them.
I really wanted to
Oh,
just
yeah.
badass charge them, but I like that one.
Can Boone inspect the shamblers to see if if their
Feigning.
clothing represents anything?
Yeah, make me a religion check.
Historically, not good at these.
You don't need
Oh,
a
can you
very
look at
high
them?
roll.
Can you
Can
look
you
at
have
the
one?
movement to see if the movement is actually genuine or if it's put on?
What was that? Sorry, Brilliant?
Oh, can you also just look to see if the movement is like genuinely them shambling or them putting on the shambling? Like it's more intelligence hiding.
Yeah, make me an insight check, I suppose. Boone, you will recognize a bit of the symbology, but you're not sure if it's, you know, the bottom of their robes have little flame stitches on them. Like, it could be. O'Connell, you think they are mindless undead.
Genuine zombies.
But you do think that they possess more ability than your average zombie.
Gotcha. Or can you relay that? Just these might be a bit more capable than normal.
We're going to bury them when we're done.
We
Yeah.
can do
By
that.
me?
It's gonna be a big grave to dig.
Maybe not that one.
Do we want
Maybe just
to
two.
set up in different areas, quietly, of course, or as distant as you can? I can give the signal.
Well, we know quiet is mine and Boone's strong suit, so
We also have to be the closest to be useful.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we could have the two of you go by that rock up there.
Oogie.
Just trying to get out of the way, maybe?
I can teleport 30 feet when need be as well as yeah. I can move a good little bit. If you want to go, Boone, I'll follow.
Second, I'm figuring out math. Alright, Boone will step into the grass to muffle the sound of his boots. And his way up here.
Make me one DC 5 stealth check, Boone.
Oh, you shouldn't have said the DC.
I'm with
Guys,
Boone as
there's
well,
a
so do I make a
chance.
stealth check as well? So I was
As
following
these
Boone.
things seem utterly... You feel like if they don't see you, they're not gonna notice. You made it, Boone.
Oh man, that's
Just
miserable.
Oh my god.
I was like,
Oh
I have
my
a +1. Statistically, I should be fine even with the disadvantage.
Yeah, okay, I'll follow Boone.
Yes, DC 5 stealth check, O'Goodale.
Oh god, both the pots and pans moving.
Oh, nope, there it is.
There it is.
Oh,
Okay, I'll probably get to about
And that
there.
one and in that 20.
Perfectly balanced as everything should be.
And so,
Okay,
we will roll for initiative
Oh,
as some of the... as some of the zombies start to look your way.
hey there.
Wow.
Big
My
guy
rolls are great
gets
today.
10. The little guys get a 13. And so, Isandra will be the first to react as they start to shift, noticing O'Neil.
Sure. As soon as they shift to, as soon as they shift noticing Oakenhill, Isandra's going to drop onto his knee, and he's going to load a bolt into his, crossbow. Bonus action, steady aim. But he's going to aim his crossbow bolt, at this motherfucker, but he's going to try to hit one of his giant eyes.
Absolutely, you can make me your shot. This will be a called shot. Not a very difficult one, but you are very good at shooting.
I get advantage, plus 11.
Oh my word. Jesus.
The bolt
Christ.
pierces into its eye, and it stumbles forwards.
No
The
more
damage surely done, though it's incapable of showing pain.
Okay.
can I swift empower that?
You may. Let
More
me get that
damage.
swift empower.
That...
There you go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll damage. I don't know if I actually properly applied sneak attack,
I
but
can
we'll see.
check.
Please so.
Oh, there we go.
No, I don't believe so. So I'll roll that for you.
Yeah, it did not. So that would
It will
be...
an additional 8d6 total with the crit, I believe?
No, nope. My base sneak attack is 66. So...
Oh!
Yeah! So it's 12d6.
The bolt pierces into it and it kind of lurches forwards and almost falls over. As I have to add another 50 to the damage it's taken.
Did the Swift Empower hit?
Oh!
Yes.
I also, Zach, because I have the Piercer feat, it's an additional d10.
I'll roll another one then.
There you go, so it's another
yeah.
8, so it's 58 ish.
Yeah. Well, one more. Or is that just on a crit you do one more? Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
And then the swift empower.
On a crit,
as well.
I do an additional damage die.
What the hell? You just did 91
Yeah.
damage.
Don't forget the swift empower as well. If that's on
It
there.
was on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There, please.
Just wanted to try and get it over 100.
I've hit 100
Oh yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
61.
twice
We're at
in the same combat. Yeah.
That's. I think we're at 91 at the moment.
Anything else from you, Visandra?
No. Actually, wait, JK, I lied. I'm gonna martial check one of the monks, this one closest to me.
Absolutely.
Just want to see whatever he's gearing up to do, especially now that just shredded that guy. What is it again? I apologize.
Just flat wisdom if you can argue for skills, but flat wisdom always works.
Okie doke. Flat wisdom. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, that is certainly a success. It looks like it is gearing up to charge towards you all, and you can see little bits, like on its hands. There's these little, almost like tattoos, have been set up that are now glowing slightly. You think it is going to unleash some kind of fan of flames.
Okay.
Think it
Noticing
has
that
much
Isandra,
range, but you know.
yeah, noticing that Isandra's gonna shout, "Fan out! Get out of the way!" And then, yeah, that's the end of his turn.
The big guy will steal off that.
No, really?
And he is going to...
Can Boone try to draw his attention?
Yes. If you just want to
Come
step
here,
out.
you big fat oaf!
Ooh. And it's going to dash and knock this guy aside and prone. As it jumps over to here and gets like right next to you, Boone.
Oh, that's perfect for us to just fuck him up.
That is its action because it had to dash. And then it'll pass to its buddies. This one will get
One
up.
who is prone. Yeah.
He gets to here. They'll start just moving with speed you couldn't imagine zombies normally having, as they all kind of dash into place, except for that guy, who gets just in range to hit you, Ferandra, with a fan of flames. And I think only you, yes. Make me a dex save, Ferandra.
Fire damage is perfect.
That's my second best one. Fucking goddamn it.
That is a failure. Which means you will tell, unless you'd like to use your inspiration, Ferandra.
Oh, you get rid of them at the end of sessions, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using it.
Alright, go for it. That is a success, Ferandra. You will take half damage here, as you mostly evade the fan of flames.
God, I hate you.
Would you like to steal, Ferandra?
I would. I want to check, would the hold person spell affect these monks? It's not affecting the giant. I'm okay with that.
So you... I'm not going to have you make a check. You would know that since these are definitely undead, you'll need a hold monster to affect them.
Heard. Okay. In that case, I don't think I'm going to do anything special. I think I see this monk over here, and I'm going to pull out my sword and run towards it, and I'm going to hold my action to attack when Oakenheel attacks. Yeah. And I'm going to cast... They already did fire. I'll do Booming Blade. These guys move a lot.
Sure. All right.
And then I'll cast Oakenheel.
Over to Oakenheel.
Oakenheel will use... Oh.
Paragon action from the giant. It's gonna
No, that's stinky. That's stinky. It's rude, honestly. Kind of makes me sad.
It raises its big old club.
And misses.
Oh,
fuck.
That'll hit.
Slams down. Second one won't, though. But it's still a heavy hit coming from this massive creature.
Oh.
Thunk. Boone's fine, though. Okay.
I'm fine, guys.
Back
Ow,
to you,
fuck.
Oakenheel, seeing that the giant is one of the bigger threat, will use a bonus action to light up his thing with ice. So takes 5 damage. We'll then move to get between the monk and the giant, and we'll start slashing into the giant.
Alright. As you shift and move, you can use the opening for Andro, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Make your attacks as well. And use
Oh my word, I'll let that fucking play out first. Fucking jeez.
So many things.
If you want to describe the attack, go for it, but feel free to roll the damage first, too. See if he might just kill it. Just about.
I think it's probably more focused on Oakenheel, and like as it goes to like turn and like strike it with a fist or something, I'm going to drive the sword directly into its shoulder and spin it around to face me, and then pull it out and like virtually almost cut off its
Travis,
arm.
I didn't notice you came in and gifted. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much for giving 1,000 bits. It's much appreciated. All right, you make it. Yeah, he's got the booming blade on him too. So
Yeah, it'd be really cool if he moved at all.
we'll see about that. Continue opening. Probably will, actually, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
First swipe of your weapon, clunk across bits of plated armor strapped to its side. The second one cuts deep into it. You are muted. Corellian doesn't know, as long as that is intended. A heavy cut into it. Ooh. Gotcha. Anything else you'd like to do then, Okani? That's your turn. Fair enough. Over to James.
I saw that, John.
All right. I am going to take a couple shots at the giant.
Absolutely.
Hopefully getting the bigger thing out of the way. So there's the first one.
Love those dice.
I do too.
Thunk, that will hit.
Oh, I accidentally grabbed the wrong bow for that, but it's the same plus.
I will
Same plus to hit.
absolutely.
And then
Arrows.
and then the one more.
Certainly. Pulling back with a second arrow, that one clinks off of some of the metallic plates. Vines grasp around it, but don't harm the creature.
And then I will pass my turn. Who can I? Am I ending the round?
No.
Nope.
No.
Still gotta go.
Okay.
Boom.
Then I will pass to Boone.
Boone cast Sunbeam. Boone cast Sunbeam in this exact line, so as to hit everyone.
You beam them. A beam of sunlight blasts through. I've targeted them all for you.
Oh god, I think I just ruined it. Oh, nope, there we go.
Oh, should be fine.
Ooh.
One of the monks manages to avoid all of the effect, but the a couple of them do, right? You have a lower DC. However, it does still do damage, so you can just hit that damage and we'll apply it accordingly. A blast of light through them, harming especially that one in the back, leaving it fairly weak.
And then bonus action, a burning branch appears beside the weak one.
Absolutely.
See if I can't hit this guy.
That will certainly hit.
Kill it dead.
No. Actually kills him.
Yes, you have undead killer though, don't you? You have the
I
oath.
do,
It's
yes,
the
I have.
undead, so it doesn't matter.
Excellent.
It falls over and clunks to the ground, unmoving.
Good stuff.
Okay, I made this.
Think-
And that will end Boone's turn. Nope, he wants to martial check the monks.
Absolutely.
I fucking lost. Every time.
It's my rule, and I forget it half the time.
Yeah, I think I may have done it 5 times the entire campaign.
That is certainly a success, Boone. You have another question, or
wants
do you
to
want
see
them to bet
Why
you?
they move so fast?
Absolutely. So it seems like whoever resurrected these creatures allowed them to maintain some of their prior prowess prior magic. They must have been a very skilled necromancer of some kind.
Fucker.
And with this, I'm also going to inform you that they will be able to empower their unarmed strikes as well. Why does this do that? There is some kind of magical effect tied to their unarmed strikes, which will not activate immediately, but instead only once they have pressed enough of that magic to somebody.
Gotcha. If they're not gonna steal, I'll try to steal, but they're gonna steal.
I think the giant's gonna steal, and I think he's gonna do like a backwards and forwards slam, trying to hit each of you with the club.
It's kind of rude, honestly.
It's really rude.
Yeah.
Bonk. Ooh.
Ooh.
I am sadly not werewolf, so it is not halved.
But you are still tanky, so even though this is a massive hit, you're still above half.
Yeah.
And then it boop.
It was rude. The fuck.
Thunk, thunk. Dust goes up.
I'm not going anywhere.
There goes some beam. We got one beam. We got a beam, guys.
We got a beam.
Thunk.
It's better than no beam.
It's better than no beam.
And then
I will steal if nobody wants to, unless Boone wants to
you
steal.
certainly can.
Oakenir will first use his bonus action to turn into a werewolf, because dear lord.
You go werewolf.
I will then put one hit behind me into the monk.
Absolutely.
And just decapitate him.
You'll finish it off. The little one doesn't give a blood, but the big one will, just as a note.
Yeah. And then Oakenir will do another attack. Is it a bonus action? Let me just double check because I've got the sheet up. To use the fire one. You lose. Oh no, Searing Smite is on the attack. Okay. I will use Searing Smite on the attack, and I will also use one of my charges to add 2d6 piercing damage. So that's an extra.
The axe
So
forms
first
little spikes and fire crawls up your arm onto the axe.
So do the normal hit. Bunk. Real sad if I didn't hit. The normal damage first.
Absolutely. Bam.
Then 2d6 extra piercing damage. An extra d6 fire damage.
Extra 13.
And then he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
He's pretty good at those.
So let's try.
Of anything.
Ooh.
28.
I think he makes it.
Let me add 13 to this, though, which I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
A stiff breeze will knock him down.
Oakenir's like, Boone, you're up.
Okay. Boone. God, let's just swing a sword. Boone's gonna swing Fighting Will.
Absolutely.
Alright, I've got to. I just want to.
You can describe it.
I didn't have Holy Weapon activated. Boone's gonna do that thing they do in Star Wars, where they stab through the door and cut it open. And I can't think of a better way to describe it than that.
That's great.
You stab in and cut through. And yeah, the giant falls to the ground, moving once more.
Oof. And then this is gonna come in, and then Boone's gonna go. Is that enough? I can't tell if that's enough. I can't see it. I think it's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
Boone's gonna rush the monk, and then whack it with our spiritual weapon.
I like how it's gonna be like the spiritual weapon and you attack at the same time.
And then I'll try to pass Shax.
The
Alright.
undead monks.
Oh.
That's not
Oh God! Oh, okay.
Not what I meant.
Heroin.
It's not dead!
He teleports, he starts stomping on the entire party.
Oh god, can you imagine a giant that teleported? Just
Teleporting giant.
That's a new enemy, I hope you know. You've given me terrible ideas.
Yeah, I was gonna say, noted.
It's like a little rune on his chest, an artificer's creation.
Okay, I'll get the rest later. They're starting to come in.
Best.
The monks will act. And you're in melee now, so I guess the one next to you is going to attack you, Boone, with 2 quick strikes. Thunk. And that one's certainly a miss. I broke the ability.
No, I only have 1 spell slot. Never mind.
Alright, fair enough. These guys...
But...
Take that, Boone.
What if that killed me?
Thunk.
These guys really don't know manners. Wow.
You get a thunk from the palm. And you notice that left behind there is this little charred mark that continues to glow.
I'm a dragonborn! He shouts at the zombie that is not, there.
The other one is in melee with Isandra, so I'm just gonna go in for you, Isandra. Probably will fan, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's gonna get him.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
God.
I have to do my homework. I'm so sorry.
Make me a dex save, Isandra Jax. I'll get the other folks. That is a success from the most of you, just not from one of the tribesmen or from Erwin. But I believe they are tanky enough to take this, yeah. 16 damage. And a whopping 8 to the other 3.
Evasion?
Oh, 4, my apologies.
No, evasion.
0.
Yeah, 0.
He just jumped. His fire's on the ground.
He dodged the fire, yeah.
Just under parries.
You get another fan. You're just no.
What would parrying look like?
Parrying the fire. Jax, you can steal if you'd like.
I would love to. I am going to shoot this guy in front of Isandra, backing up a little bit beforehand, just to get better angle.
Absolutely.
So the first one.
Backing up, drawing the bow. Bam. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Bonk.
And then the second one.
Absolutely.
Can I get a Swift Empower with this?
100%. Jolt to follow along with it. Donk. The second one pierces through it and it flails around a bit, almost defeated.
And then who's open that I can pass to?
Isandra and Ferandra.
I'll just pass to Isandra then.
Alright. Sandra's gonna... Would these count as allies within 5 feet of me? For sneak attack purposes?
Yeah, Swiftwood for sure.
Or... Yeah. Okay, Sandra's gonna pivot around and he's gonna finish this guy off by swinging the Shadefell dagger at him.
Absolutely.
Trying to get mileage.
Blown you.
Fucking shit. Don't even roll. There's no need.
I mean,
you get him.
Bro, the guy dies in another campaign.
Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Sorry.
Hit him so hard you knock the undead out of him.
Yeah.
Well, yes, because I also took the...
He's so dead that he also dies in the... When Zach next runs this campaign, this dude's already dead.
even if you didn't, like, he has to make a DC 31 Constitution saving throw.
Easy.
I actually, I also did the undead at the beginning of the campaign, so he's.
I can't believe that.
That one's super dead. Give it a quick slash through and it falls to the ground.
Yeah, then he's
somehow in 6 pieces.
Wait, is there still a sunbeam?
No, Sunbeam's done.
Okay, I just want to make sure. And he's going to skirt into here. He's gonna wedge himself to create distance between this guy and Boone.
Oh, I'm all good.
He's worried about Boone's state.
Dripping blood. I'm all good.
Yeah, I believe you. And Lysander's gonna get in this guy's face, the monk's face, and try to put the attention on him.
Excellent.
I'm gonna pass to Ferandra.
Over to you,
Ferandra's gonna do something incredibly controversial. He's going to dance around over here and then stab him.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
I think... Do I want to do the fancy thing? I think because Isandra did insert themselves, I'm actually going to, since I'm ending the round, prepare an action to hit and then pass it to Isandra, so that they can also hit if they want.
Finish this guy off between the two of you. I'm sure you can.
Girl.
As you prepare a tandem attack and swipe
Absolutely.
at the undead.
I love my suitcase.
No, it's... Oh, you hit
myself?
yourself.
Motherfucker.
I'll reverse that. I'll reverse. Actually, you reverse that. I'll drag the damage onto them.
Okay.
Oh,
I think they're dead. Yeah, I think they're dead.
I was like, why did my health go down? Oh no, I took 9 damage. That's right.
And with that, you are all out of combat.
Boone's gonna walk over to the giant and call out like he's calling a young child. Bunny! Come here, Bunny!
I'm gonna say I'm not bearing that one.
Bonnie comes and hops on over as the rest of the camp kind of files in.
Don't eat its flesh, but like eat its necromancy, okay?
And Bonnie will open up her mouth. And a swirl of magic will pull from the giant's club and fuse into Bonnie.
Can Ferandra look at Boone's wound and see if it's like spreading or if anything bad's gonna come of that or if it's done?
Yeah, you can go make me a medicine check if you want, sure.
Got you. I'm really good at these. See? What did I say?
Assuming you'll allow it, of course, Boone. Ferandra's coming up and quickly checking over you. The wound itself looks like it's fine. It'll be able to be healed normally. But you do notice something when you're looking over Boone. On his back, like right near the edge, there is a mark. Like a tiny little necrotic sliver.
I'm gonna like reach over and be like, Boone, do you hurt like right over here right now? Or is it like numb or?
Everything hurts.
Right.
Yeah, we did get whacked with a giant club a few times, so.
I'm incredibly worried about whatever the hell that is, so I'm gonna try and just snap it away, if you don't mind.
That'll work, yes.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on it.
Absolutely. You may roll me a charisma check.
Oh, these charisma checks these days.
It's like you're a bard or something.
The magic falls over it, but doesn't seem to dispel whatever this magic is.
What's back there?
It looks like you got a little bit of necrosis, like the magic kind. Hopefully the monastery might be able to help us a little bit. I could get rid of this, but I don't exactly have the energy to. So as long as it doesn't get too nasty, you should be fine. But when I'm all rested up, I'm gonna try and take care of that for you, because I don't like that.
Oh, no, that's not.
Does anyone else have that?
I guess check.
Check my
Boone
back.
was
Okay,
hit
Nils
by
has
one of
that.
them. I don't see.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, yeah, he was. That's a good point.
Hit
Yeah.
head on.
No, I didn't think of that.
Bro, that's not a place for you to go, actually. Little known fact. Stop that.
The monster.
Can I
I'm bringing that
roll
up,
an Arcana?
Isandra. I think I'll just put this into view for you all. That is the spot, and Boone, you'll probably remember too. Here, if you don't. That was the spot where you were hit by the servant of Azamundus.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting.
No, because that monk hit me in the chest, and he'll like dust off the cinders.
What hit you there on your shoulder?
A lot of things.
Yeah, we do get hit a lot. Okay,
I mean,
let's
what
check if
does
anybody
he-
else has that anywhere. Okay, Neil
There
starts
was,
checking over his body.
The Azamundus is like fledgling.
Oh, the fucking undead zombie guy? Mummy guy?
Yeah.
Did anyone else get hit by that? Do we remember?
I think I did, but
Oakenheel will cast Detect Magic on himself as his eyes flash purple and will start looking over people. Pretty similar to Krog marks.
I'll be fine, everyone. That was a while ago.
I mean, that's almost a bad thing. A wound is not meant to fester like that.
It's a bit too latent for us to not worry about it, Boone.
We're going to a monastery. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Respectively, I can say this. Do you mind, like, so I can see your shoulders, Verandra?
Oh yeah, and he'll just like lift up like a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, Oakenheel just starts looking around just to see if he can see anything.
You can check over for Andra, and you won't find a similar mark or similar magic.
Okay. Do you see one on me? And Oakenheel starts giving it a twirl.
And you'll be fine as well, Oakenheel.
I go and check Isandra.
Jax is
Oh, God's whispering to me.
Quickly checking over. You were saying?
I'm so sorry. What do you need me to do, Oakenheel?
Oh, just like a little twirl, slowly, arms up, and just slowly turn.
Are you frisking me? He like
No, I've got, I've got to detect magic on, so I'll see if I can see anything.
Okay. Okay. And Isandra will obey, giving him a small twirl.
Yeah, and you'll only... Does Isandra still hide his wound these days?
I mean, he wouldn't take off his shirt, but he wears high-collared shirts, if that's what you're asking.
So yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's... Yeah.
Looks fine.
All good. I'll do the same thing for Jax.
Yeah. She'll hold her arms up and spin around.
No magic coming off from either.
Beer wedding.
Okay, I think it's
She's
just
good.
Boone. I think it's just Boone.
Well,
Hmm.
Can I roll an Arcana to see what this could do or what it's actively doing?
Certainly.
Boone will see his friend starting to fret over him, and he'll turn the other way as to face them.
The elder coming up this way, while you're puzzling on this, I'll come back to that in a moment for Andra. As you just consider what it might be that it would do. And the elder says, let's light the beacons on the way up. Old tradition.
Can I ask a question? Those monks, were they protectors here?
My mentor told me that a very long time ago, we all came from here. And that there were monks that resided here.
Did they walk the path or did they spend their time at the top?
I think normally they lived a regular life. Most of it at the top. Unless they were gathering supplies.
Well, then they shouldn't stay down here.
I mean, someone put them here.
Boone will grab this bundle of sticks, toss it in, breathe fire.
And the elder will breathe at the same time as you. Golden flame.
Boone, are you still wanting to bury the bodies?
No, we're going to bring them up.
Okay, I'll grab one of them, carefully.
Shax will try and carry one as well.
Graphic design is my passion.
Wow, it's like the fire on my screen.
And like scratch his chin.
Scratch the dragon statue's chin. Sure. Only mildly comedically timed, and about when you do so, the flame will turn a silvery color. And all of you feel some kind of weight upon you lessen.
Ooh, that's nice.
Take a moment to patch our wounds here.
Sure.
For those of you who are in the front, anyways.
Boone is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
Let me just knock all that out real quick. I think it's up to 6 people.
Certainly.
One of them is himself.
So much healing.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, we're good to keep going.
My God.
The party is so strong. It's good.
You caused this, Zach. You've caused this.
You guys caused it too.
True.
I am going to 3rd level cure wounds Boone as well.
Oh, thank you. I was about to do that. That's very kind.
You feel quite a lot better.
I'm still waiting for the fact that I heal 3 hit points per turn when I'm below half health.
Oh, and Boone also gains... I always forget this part. I casted a level 5 spell, and so I gained 7 hit points just because I did that.
Indeed.
Oh.
Boone be Boone.
Bananas.
Boone be Boone.
You went from like 20 to like you gained so much HP.
Okay.
Boone be Boone. Let's
I
go.
feel good.
Yeah.
See, my shoulder already
Did you
feels
learn
better.
to do that. Anyways.
You got the crack in my back, Boone. Thanks for that.
And the elder will say, the fire is speaking.
Gonna be angry. It has every right to be.
Come up, everyone. Heroes, especially. And it's not very loud. It's relatively quiet. It's like you have to listen in between the normal roaring of the flame. Words are spoken. Welcome to the Temple Defiled. I still take residence at its peak. I will remove from you the burden that was placed when you resurrected that person, when you called rudely, but truly. I hope you will cleanse this place and make use of what power was meant to be used by us priests. You have sent one to me already. He guards the door from a creature of great darkness. I do not know how long he will last.
I guess we go help our Dragonborn bud.
No, what we do is we say thank you.
Good point.
Frondra will say
Okay.
thank you in Primordial.
Yeah, Okina does the same and bows a slight bit. Pulls out a bit of tinder wood and puts it into the fire.
Certainly. It starts to sputter and burn.
We say thank you? How do we do that, Boone?
Boone says thank you in Primordial. Just try.
Sounds
Just try.
like fire.
Make the noise with your mouth. Say hamburger.
It's the effort that counts.
Sandra will meander up. He'll grab some foliage off the ground. Nothing green. Hopefully something dead.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, she's running amok. Thank you. And he'll drop it into the fire.
It begins to burn.
Jax attempts to repeat it in Primordial, but fails pretty badly, but there was an attempt.
Certainly. Certainly.
Okay, so that you said west, but that's good enough. That's close.
Weirdly, that was perfect thank you in Aquan, though. Anyway. Crazy.
I don't think they get along.
Together. The fire's silvery hue starts to fade. The voice says one last phrase. I will see you all there.
Okay, now is where we go help.
Now
our
we go
friend.
help. Okay, now we go help Dragonborn buddy.
I suppose we'll be putting the followers on offense for this.
That would be helpful. A lot of us are incredibly tired.
At the very least, Erwin and I will join. No. I suppose the Dragonborn would like to join you all for this.
Yes.
Most likely.
Erwin and I will keep the others safe. Karuna will pipe up and say, well, I can still swing a sword.
I mean, come along. I always love having you, Karuna. You're good at your job.
All right. Let's march then.
What was the result of the Arcana check?
Oh, I don't. Sorry, you would definitely get that. You're certain that because of who this is talking about and all you've seen that he's done, that he has lodged some kind of curse in Boone for some time later to be activated, kind of like what you saw with Lionel.
No. Okay. Do I get the impression that this is something I, with my current skill set, can get rid of?
Yeah, I mean, you removed someone's vampirism. You're pretty confident in your skills. You might need to push, but I'd say you're pretty confident in your skills. You might want to take a little bit of time to do so. You know, make sure you have that extra bit of power available just in case you need to push again. But
got you. In that case, as we start moving up, I will walk up to Boone and put a hand on his shoulder and say, we're going to have a lot of things we're going to do when we get to the top of that mountain. The second we have downtime, I'm getting that thing off of you.
I've never enjoyed being told what to do.
Do you remember Lionel?
I'm going to choose to say no.
Right. Well, when you remember, just know that us getting rid of this means you won't become like him.
I'm going to be very transparent.
Mm-hmm.
That fucker has messed with temples of my people long enough that the last thing I want to think about when we walk up this mountain is him.
Absolutely. That's fair.
And I want to say this to everyone. Don't blow anything up.
You get some thumbs up from folks. You get a little bit of Erwin kind of like tilts his hat a bit.
That was aimed at some of us, don't worry about it.
She's not here, it's fine.
Yeah, but I helped on that one, so.
I know, but it's a forewarning to everyone.
Gotcha.
Fool me once.
And up the mountain you will march. That is where we will end our session for today. Next session, we will run through the battle for and the time in the monastery.
Yippee!
A bit of a disjointed session. I hope you all enjoyed nonetheless.
As always, enjoyed. Yeah, as always.
Thanks to everyone who popped by over the stream for supporting in that way. Thanks to the folks here for supporting me in this way. And if I
did you stretch
over, I did.
Good.
I
And
haven't stretched all the times I asked you to, but that's okay.
There's loads of stretches.
And we will see you all next time.